Hello, Jean.
Hi, Benjamin.
Happy New Year
To you.
to everybody.
Right. So what's up for the new year?
This New Year, we want to have a new topic about the end of the world.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very
so.
informative.
Yes. When the New Year comes and we talk about the end of the world, this is
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
pretty good. Oh,
What's
okay.
about the end of the world?
Yeah, what about the end of the world? How the end of the world happened? We heard about that, like anything if they have a beginning, they will
Must have an end.
Must then have an end, right? That Matrix movie.
Matrix movie, right.
Okay, so we know the human will arrive upon the end. How it ends?
How does the world end?
No, not the world end, just the human being.
Oh,
end.
just human race. Okay.
Yeah.
How human race?
Mm-hmm.
How will human race be ended?
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking what kind of possibility?
Yeah,
would there be?
possibility. Yeah, good possibility. Yeah.
Well, I think the most logical one for now,
Mm-hmm.
the most natural one,
Mm-hmm.
actually, the natural and natural one is like the human race will be ended by human,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like because they've been damaging the earth so much. So
We consume.
consuming the earth so much. Look at Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so things are happening, like the sea level is rising, all those things. So, but this actually, it would be far from ending the human race just by this rising the sea level, because it happens slowly, right? People could react, respond, whatever. They could just change the living mode to adapt to it.
Yeah.
So unless there's something that unpredictable, like maybe from rising the sea level or melting the ice, that trigger something else suddenly happen. Maybe trigger like all the volcano explode at the same time. I mean,
So
then-
this is
I
all
don't know.
natural thing that can kill humans, right?
Natural.
The natural may not kill women like all the mankind at once.
It's unnatural, okay? Because it's
Unnatural.
caused by human. Unnatural disaster.
Yeah.
Unnatural disaster.
It's quite hard to predict about the natural power. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
hard.
really
Yeah,
hard.
very
But-
hard.
But our damage is predictable.
Yes,
though.
yes.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
and the other possibility, of course, is because of war, right? Like every war, it killed a lot of people, and then as the technology advanced, so now killing people is freaking easy.
I think like a normal war, it cannot kill other people unless it's a nuclear war.
Nuclear, yeah, definitely. Definitely, they will use nuclear power. Why not, right?
Yeah,
So
why not?
convenient.
You have, why not?
Yeah,
use
why
it?
not? Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Sooner or later, it will use it. They will use it sooner or later.
right?
Yeah,
I think so. I
yeah,
think so.
everybody talking about the Third World War.
Third World War.
Yeah.
But they've been talking this for so long. So.
Yeah. And it already written in the Bible that about the Third World War.
Yeah. That is a
2,000 years ago, people know how many people were killed by the Third World War. Yeah.
So 2,000 years ago, they predicted there is first,
Third
there
World.
are second.
No,
there
they only predict the Third World
World
War.
was. So if they predict the third, that means they must have first and second.
Yeah. They didn't say this is a Third World War, but they say
There will be a war.
there will be a war, right? And
Nuclear?
yeah.
Nuclear power? Involve that involve
Probably
nuclear power?
the
They didn't say
nuclear
that.
power. They say in within 2 hours there will be 1/3 of the people get killed. How you kill 1/3 of people in 2 hours? Even 2,000 years ago is impossible. Yeah, because 2,000 years ago the weapon is not that
of course. They
advanced,
still
right?
don't even have gun yet.
Yeah, they don't have gun, right?
Right,
They
don't even have
use
guns.
axes, they use knife, stone to
Right.
kill people, right? And by that time, there's already how many people? About 0.2 billion people.
But that was the day or the period?
What period?
the one died. The 1/3 of the people died.
within 2 hours.
So is that happened at the last stage?
No.
Okay, so
After that, it still has got
Long way to go.
3-4 years to go.
oh, so
People
just the
has,
beginning.
the other people has to be die slowly. Once a lot of people kill immediately.
So which one you prefer?
I prefer surviving.
Would you rather?
Yeah, and I prefer surviving, and I prefer not contaminated by those nuclear weapons.
Right.
So we are planning to make a safe house.
Yeah.
Starting now.
Donation accepted. This phone number, right? Call this phone number.
Okay, so it's predictable. The Third World War is coming, right? And this is one way to end human being, and the other way is the natural power. Natural power, including
A natural disaster.
natural disasters, right?
Yes.
And including the pandemic, right?
That would not be possible, as you know, the medical, technology is so advanced.
It depends on the situation, right? Right now, it's okay. Like the world is so relatively peaceful,
Yes.
right? But once starting the natural disasters first,
Oh, okay.
then the world is not as peaceful because people are trying to grab what they want, right?
Yeah.
The people consuming, they still need to consume
Yes.
by that time, right? And if the world is not at right now this situation, people will try to grab what they want, and then when the pandemic come, it would be less control, right?
Right. So you're talking about combinations of all of both.
Yeah.
And that's different.
Yeah, yes, like the pandemic and the natural disasters, and also the nuclear war.
That's so sad.
Yeah, if they happen in the same time, and you can predict they will happen in the same time. It's already happened in the Third World War, right? Because there's a world war, and then the pandemic come, and then the natural disasters. How the war end because of the pandemic? All the soldiers get killed. No soldiers. Then how you fight? And the war starts. It end the war in this way.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's in different sequence. But anyway,
there's many.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
So when will it be?
Yeah. But like the Third World War is different. It cannot be ending by the pandemic. The Third World War is by nuclear, it's not by soldiers.
Yeah, nuclear first, and then the weather gonna come in because it affect the weather, right? And then the pandemic is gonna come in.
Yeah, but what write down in the Bible, the Revelation, the book Revelation that written by John, is first the natural disasters come. First started the natural disasters come, and there's no lack of rainfall. No rainfall, then lack of food. People starve, and when the people starve, they fight.
Do everything.
Yeah, they fight for everything, right? And then the pandemic come. When the pandemic come, then the last is the nuclear war come.
Why?
And
why people already sicking and dying?
yeah,
and
then they
still some people want to drop a bomb.
Yeah,
Why?
they still want to get the power because some people is not infected by those things, right? And some people try because of this thing, they try to get the power and
from the mass.
yeah, then from the mass, right? From the disaster, some people want to
Take advantage
of the situation, and then
So, thank you for your information. It sounds totally unappealing at all. So what are we doing? What can we do?
yeah, because we may feel a little bit strange. 2,000 years ago, the people already predict about the nuclear war will happen. Because they write down in the Bible, they say within 2 hours, 1/3 of people get killed. Right? Even on 2,000 years ago, you cannot imagine in 2 hours you can kill 1/3 of the population, right?
Okay, but so did they mention where would be safer?
Yeah, Jesus do
Right.
mention you got to run to the mountain.
So Jesus mentioned that, but
Jesus
what's
mentioned
the
that.
what's the English of 开始路?
开始路 is we went nation.
We were nation, so it's written by Paul.
No,
John.
by John. Yeah.
So Jesus said something there too?
Yeah, no, not in one nation. It's said in Matthew.
So they connected?
Yeah, they connected. Because
Oh.
some kind of the end of the world, Jesus talks. The disciple asked Jesus, "What happened in the end of the period?
Oh.
Not in the end of the day, but in the end of the period." So
Right.
Jesus tell the disciple about the end of the period, and he mentioned about that when the nuclear war come, you guys got run to the hill, run to the mountain.
Run to the
actually.
mountain.
Yeah, run to the mountain,
Oh.
and you got to pray. It don't happen in winter.
So will it happen in the winter or no?
You guys got to pray.
Pray?
Yeah, not just if it's not happen in the winter, you get lucky. Otherwise, all people get killed. You figure out why? Because you look at the world map of the world. You see all the city are lined up on the coast side, right?
Coast.
Major city line up on the coast side, and in the winter, that's the wind blow mainly from the sea to the land. You look at the map of the world, you know.
Yeah, I know
Yeah. Then if in the winter the nuclear war started and the bomb dropped in the city, the wind will blow in
inland.
all the
Inland.
all the nuclear contaminate inland. Nobody gets survive.
So so if we are in the mountain, what how does it help?
Like if this is not winter and you are in the mountain, and because
So the wind blows opposite.
the wind blows opposite and sweep it to the sea, and also because those nuclear dust, they tend to be weight, right? So they don't flow to the mountain.
Okay. Heavier.
They will
Heavier than air.
Yeah,
Okay.
heavier than air. So they will rest down instead of blowing up to the mountain. That's
Okay.
why you got to run to the mountain. That's
So
why
Jesus says
say.
we're gonna pray.
Not in the
for-
winter.
So he didn't say will it or will it
No,
not?
he didn't say that.
But he's not really seriously asking us to pray anyway.
Yeah, he seriously when it arrived, when the end period arrived, you guys got to pay.
Funny.
Yeah. So okay, we end up this talk here. Okay, we talk about it later.
But where does it lead to? Like what we're gonna talk next time?
Yeah. What
What we're gonna talk next time?
we talk about how we link up the
How can we survive?
Yeah, how to link up the end period with the Bible, and the Bible and Jesus teach us how we survive in this
That's
this
very
time,
important.
right? And we have to talk about what happened after the nuclear war, and how the world will change and change to what phase in the world, right? You guys want to know that, right?
Yes.
What we are becoming, we are now human, and what we are becoming.
Superhuman.
Okay,
See you.
see you. Bye.